Client accountability is a key success factor of effective coaching that increases the likelihood of goal achievement and results. Research has shown that individuals are 65% more likely to complete a goal if they commit to someone, and this increases to 95% when they have an accountability appointment. This video will reveal the exact client accountability framework used by top coaches to drive measurable results. The framework I'm about to share will improve your coaching outcomes. I'll also share a 3-step accountability script that will be a game changer for your practice, so look out for that. Hey coaches, welcome to Coach Vantage. I'm Glenn Olivero, and on this channel, I help coaches like you run a thriving coaching business with actionable tactics, strategies, and insights. If you're new to this channel, hit that subscribe button and you'll get notified every time I drop an episode. I founded Coach Vantage, an all-in-one coaching platform to help coaches manage and grow their business from one place. And you can get a copy of my 4-pillar strategy guide for a thriving coaching business. Just use the link in the comments below. Now, let's get back to why client accountability is a key success factor for effective coaching. Have you ever had an incredible session with a client where they left energized and committed only to return to the next session having done nothing they promised? Yes, this has happened to me before, and it's not just frustrating. It can undermine the entire coaching relationship. According to the International Coaching Federation, coaches who implement structured accountability systems see up to 40% higher client achievement rates. That's a huge difference between transformational coaching and just having nice conversations. But here's what many coaches miss. Accountability isn't about policing your clients or making them feel guilty. It's about creating structures that help them align their actions with their deepest desires. When we add a specific accountability partner like you as their coach, that likelihood increases even further. So what does this tell us? Your clients need accountability to overcome the natural resistance that comes with meaningful change. When done right, accountability becomes the bridge between good intentions and lasting results. Most coaches are familiar with SMART goals: specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. It's a solid foundation, but exceptional coaches use what I call SMART plus elements. Let me break this down with an example. Instead of a client saying, "I want to be more confident at work," a SMART goal would be something like this: I will speak up with at least one meaningful contribution in each team meeting for the next month. That's good, but here's how to make it SMART plus. First, add emotional resonance. Help your client connect the goal to their core values. For example, I will speak up in meetings because sharing my expertise honors my commitment to process excellence and helps my team succeed. Second, create visual anchors. For example, have your client place a small symbol or sticker on their meeting notebook as a reminder of their commitment. Third, establish micro milestones with celebrations. After the first successful meeting contribution, they send you a quick message and you respond with affirmation. This simple action transforms external accountability into internal or intrinsic motivation. The goal becomes part of their identity, not just a task that they need to complete. Let me show you how to document this with a client. This SMART Plus worksheet captures not just what they'll do, but why it matters, how they'll remember it, and how they will acknowledge progress. Check out the description below for a link to download your free copy of the SMART Plus worksheet that you can use with your client. In addition, when you use Coach Vantage as your coaching software, you can easily save the SMART Plus worksheet as a template and send it to clients. They'll be able to complete it digitally from a secure client portal and can keep track of their goals easily. Now, let's talk about helping clients take ownership. How you communicate with your clients has a significant impact on client accountability. Notice this difference. Maybe you could try working on that proposal this week versus what specific day and time are you looking at completing the first draft of the proposal you're working on. The first approach invites non-committal responses. The second creates clarity and ownership. This extends to how clients describe their own commitments. Train your ear to notice when clients say things like, "I'll try," or "I hope," or "I should." These are intention statements, not commitment language. When you hear these phrases, gently interrupt with, "I notice you said you'll try. On a scale of 1 to 10, how committed are you to completing this?" If they say anything less than an 8, it's time to renegotiate the commitment to something they can fully own. Another powerful approach is creating formal accountability agreements. And this isn't just about paperwork. It's about the psychological impact of putting commitments in writing. Even small actions build accountability muscle. Have clients set up the next coaching session, for example, as a form of taking accountability, or ask them to send you a session summary with their key takeaways and commitments from your last coaching session with them. These minor shifts place responsibility upon the client and creates a sense of ownership. In CoachVantage, for example, clients have access to a secure client portal where they can easily set up session appointments with their coach. This makes it very easy for them to book appointments and leaves no room for excuses. Before we get into more details about what you need to consider for your unique journey as a coach, are you starting to see the value of this information? If you're getting valuable insight and starting to get clear about the options available for your personal journey as a coach, it would mean a lot to me if you hit that like and subscribe button. Now let's talk about progress tracking systems. Using the right tracking system can work wonders for client accountability. I found 3 approaches that work well. First, the accountability dashboard. This weekly tracker allows clients to mark daily progress on 3 to 5 key behaviors that drive their goal. What makes this effective is its simplicity. It takes just seconds to update, but provides powerful data. Second, the milestone map. For longer term or larger goals, clients need to see the path forward. This visual roadmap breaks big objectives into clear checkpoints or milestones. Each time they reach one, they experience a sense of accomplishment that spurs them on to accomplish the overarching goal. CoachVantage, for example, has a goal tracker system that allows clients to see how they are progressing. Clients can also enter the goals that they are working on and specify due dates for completing goals as well as milestones. And you as the coach will be notified automatically whenever they complete a goal, so you can send them motivational messages in the moment. Third, the accountability partnership. Some clients benefit from daily check-ins with peers who are working towards similar goals. As a coach, you can facilitate these connections and provide the structure. Remember, the best tracking system is the one your client will actually use, so customize your approach accordingly. Let's talk now about handling accountability challenges. Even with a perfect accountability framework, clients will sometimes miss commitments. How you handle these moments determines whether accountability becomes empowering or shame-inducing. When a client hasn't followed through, start with curiosity rather than judgment. "I notice you didn't complete the steps we discussed. What got in the way?" Listen closely to their response. In professional coaching, this falls under active listening and direct communication. We're seeking to understand while maintaining the accountability structure. I made a video about 4 essential coaching skills you absolutely must know about. And you can check that out in the comments below. Sometimes the obstacle reveals important information. Maybe the goal needs adjusting. Maybe there's a limiting belief at play. Or maybe they simply need better implementation strategies. Here's a 3-step process for addressing missed commitments. First, normalize the experience. It's common to face resistance when making meaningful changes. Second, explore with precision. What specifically happened at the moment you decided not to follow through? Third, co-create a revised plan. Given what we've discovered, how would you adjust your commitment for this week? This approach maintains accountability while also preserving the client's dignity and autonomy. Remember, the goal isn't perfect compliance. It's helping clients develop their own internal accountability system. If a pattern of missed commitments persists, it might indicate a deeper issue. Perhaps the goal doesn't truly align with their values. Or maybe your accountability style doesn't match their needs. Some clients thrive with gentle encouragement. Others need direct challenges. So be sure to refine your approach accordingly. Let's talk now about implementing these accountability practices in your coaching engagements. I recommend a three-phased approach. Phase 1, foundation. Begin by clarifying expectations in your very first session. Explain how accountability works in your coaching relationship. Implement basic SMART goals and simple follow-up procedures. Phase 2, customization. Once you've established trust, introduce more personalized accountability tools. This is where you'll bring in the SMART Plus framework we talked about and tailored tracking systems. Phase 3, integration. At this advanced level, accountability becomes a part of your client's habit. They've internalized the process and take increasing ownership of their results. The most important thing is to start where your client is ready to begin. Remember that mastering client accountability is what separates transformational coaches from those who simply have nice conversations. When you implement the SMART Plus framework, use precise language, create effective tracking systems, and skillfully navigate challenges, you create the conditions for your client success. I'd love to hear from you which of these strategies resonate most with you. Leave a comment below with your biggest takeaway or question. And remember to pick up a free copy of my 4-pillar strategy guide for a thriving coaching business. Just use the link in the comments below. If this video was helpful to you and you learned a few things, do hit that like button and subscribe to our channel. Please share this video with fellow coaches who might benefit. Remember, keep growing, keep learning, and keep transforming lives through the power of your coaching.